Hello everyone, this is BSc second year class of group theory. So today we are going to discuss what is meant by relation on a set. So write down the definition of relation. If A and B are two given sets, let A and B are two given sets, a relation from a set A to B a relation from set A to B from a set A to B is a subset of A cross B, that is Cartesian product of A and B. Symbolically, R is a relation from A to B if and only if R must be a subset of A cross B. Now, for example, let A is equal to XY and B is equal to AB. Then what is A cross B? A cross B is XA, XB, YA, YB. Then any subset of this is a relation on a set A and B. Now write down the definition of domain and range of a relation. So first write down what is meant by domain of relation. If A and B are two given sets, then domain D is defined as X such that X belongs to A and X comma Y is the element of the relation for some Y belongs to B. So this is the domain of the relation. Now range of the relation is generally denoted by E. It is Y such that Y belongs to B and X comma Y is the element of the relation for some X belongs to A. So this is the domain and range. So see above example. Now A cross B itself is a relation from set A to B. Now domain of this relation is X comma Y and range of this relation is equal to, for this example, the domain is X comma Y and the range of this relation is A comma B. Now in total number of distinct relations from A to B. Total number of distinct relations from A to B. We know that number of elements in the A cross B is equal to n of A into number of elements in B. If set A has m elements and set B has n elements, the number of elements in the Cartesian product of A and B is m into n. Now range is the subset of A cross B. So number of subsets of a set which contains mn elements is equal to 2 raised to mn. Hence, if the set A has m elements and the set B has n elements, then total number of relations from A to B is 2 raised to mn. Now inverse relation. So what is meant by inverse relation? Inverse relation. Let R be a relation from A to B. Let R be a relation from A to B. A relation from B to A defined by a relation B to A defined by R inverse is equal to y comma x such that y belongs to B and x belongs to A, comma xy is a member of the relation, is inverse of the given relation. Just reverse it. So for example, see above example, A cross B is a relation, then its inverse relation is A comma x, B comma x, A comma y and B comma y. Now write down the statement of one theorem. Theorem: if R is a relation from A to B, if R is a relation from A to B, then the domain of R is identical with domain of R is identical with range of R inverse and the range of R is identical with domain of R inverse. Now see the statement of the theorem. If R is a relation from A to B, then domain of R is nothing but the range of R inverse, and range of R is nothing but the domain of R inverse. So it is obvious. You can check by using one example. Now let us see the difference between relation and function. We know that relation is a subset of A cross B, and function is also a subset of A cross B. Now write down, let A and B are two given sets. Let A and B are two given sets. and if f is a function from a to b, and if f is a function from a to b, then first, for each a belongs to a, for each a belongs to a b belongs to f. For some b belongs to b. For some b belongs to b. So this is the definition of a function from a to b. So for each element a belongs to a, there exists b belongs to b such that f of a is equal to b. And second condition of the function, if a comma b belongs to f and a comma b dash belongs to f, this implies that b is equal to b dash. That is, every element of the domain has unique image. So from this we can say that every relation is not a function, but every function is a relation. So write down one note. Every function is a relation, but every relation need not be a function. So today's lecture I am going to stop over here. Thank you.